There are different types of film brands, but we found that 3M is one of the best due to the fact of the clear coat and the material itself. So as you can see, it doesn't do any nice in the back liner. I'm going to help Ryan here take it off the hood. What he's doing right now is he's getting the rockers nice and wet to make sure that we can go and put it in place where it belongs before we go and tack it. So this is the part that I'm going to set you down for a second. Hopefully that works. Otherwise, if the camera falls, it happens. Let's do this for a second. What we're doing right now is we're lining it up to hide the line, kind of like what we did on the hood. But there's a way of trimming the hood. Do you have enough on that side?
Yeah.
I got 2 inches over here. If you need more?
Oh, I'm good.
Okay. So what we're doing right now is, as you can tell, we're just lining it all up to make sure that we have the proper amount of coverage. And you can see how we get real close up on top. So what I'm going to do, Ryan's going to pause. I'm going to go ahead and pause this and let Ryan get started on it, and we'll come out on back. Now we're back. So now we've got everything in place to start getting it all tacked down. So we had to do a few things in between to make sure that it is lined up properly. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes to do. We didn't want to waste your time on that. As you can see, that's a little tiny piece, so it doesn't take that long to do. It's generally these big doors, and you can see the fingers that we call it that Ryan's getting out right now. Let's say, so we're just gonna. The good part about a professional, we make it look easy. So what he's doing is trying to tack all of it so there's no dirt that gets in there. So he's making sure that there's no dirt that gets in there, trying to make sure that it's all aligned and properly in place. And saying this is the driver's door that he's doing right now. Kind of see how he's getting all those little water bubbles out, which, so if you don't have the proper amount of pressure or the tools, you won't be able to get it out at all. As I say, this is probably going to take about another 30 to 45 minutes, so this is the beginning process, and I'll bring you guys back. Alright, now that we're back, as you can see, we've kind of got the driver's door done, the driver's rear door done, and we left this part for you guys to see from start to finish. So Ryan's going to go ahead and finish that for you guys. What he's doing is he's putting solution on to make sure that he's got his squeegees smooth, doesn't grip or move or jump. So we've already went and put the proper solution behind it. There's multiple different types of solutions, as you can see, to ensure the proper installation. As I said, this is the final one to make it adhere to the car. And as you can see what he's doing with the squeegee and what we did with the one full piece.
Wait, pause it, what?
Ryan went ahead and finished that all off.
So as you can see, there's about 1 inch hanging down from the bottom of the door. This is because we got the full entire rocker panel. And then we're going to go and cut it so you won't be able to see any clear bra at all.
So what Ryan's going to do is going to go and cut this end over here. Don't worry guys, so we've done this for a very long time. I say what he's doing is very skillful. And what he's doing, he's going exactly right on the contour line of the panel. So when he goes and peels this back, as you guys can see, just like the hood, you can't even see the line. The only part that you can see right now is the top edge, which he'll be fixing here in a minute as well. So we're just going to do this small section because this also takes probably about 30 to 45 minutes, and we don't want to bore you guys too much. So as you guys are seeing, he's trimming everything up, and as he's trimming it up, the line starts going and actually disappearing. Now he's going to trim the top part, because you can kind of see where the line is currently, but we're about to completely get rid of that. And what he's doing here is kind of what we do on the front end as well, because when he gets done with this line is going to completely disappear, because what happens is that edges get damaged, which a lot of people don't trim. He's going to go and spray that with a solution that allows everything to stick. And he's going to dry it off here in a second. Because right now the water's sitting on top, you kind of see it. And right there, guys, after drying it all off, it has completely disappeared. So we'll be back in just a minute, show you guys the rest of the side being all nice and trimmed. Get rid of all that excess as well. Okay, now we're back. We got everything trimmed up. We left the front like we did the back for you guys as well to see. I said, as you can tell, you can't even see that the clear bra is even there. I said, we've got different ways of doing things to where when we get done, you don't even know it exists. I have to kind of get really close so you guys can see a line right there. So, but as you can see by the reflection, it's nice and clear all the way across. So here's the front that we left. Say Ryan's going to go ahead and trim that up for you guys as well. And say this is kind of the same process. I say it just takes a little bit longer with these doors being as big as they are. So these small fender pieces are a little bit easier to trim up a little bit quicker. Everybody here is Clear Bra certified. Say we've been doing this for about 15 years in the industry. Said everyone's personally trained. Even if they are certified, we go back and make sure they know exactly how to do it the right way. And then kind of teach people something new. Say, there's probably some people say they can do this in a lot quicker than about 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. So we generally like to take our time to make sure that the job is done right the first time. I say because the biggest thing is to make sure that you guys come back for the other vehicle like this customer did. I say that's the reason he's here today. So as you can see, doing the solution to make sure that the clear bra does not come off while you're driving or go to a car wash. So you're just double squeegeeing it just to make sure all the water pockets are out as well. So the next thing we're going to be doing is the back half. This side really gets a lot of rocks kicked up. So these tires are not small in any way, shape, or form, and brand new paint job, you want to make sure it's nice and protected. So we'll be back in just a minute.